Hello and welcome. Oh my word. Well, I've come in on my Friday because we've got a very special day. The wonderful Stamps Away joiners are Ali, Reeve. Me and Ali have been mates for absolutely years. Obviously met through the wonderful industry that we're in. Ali's fabulous because she brings incredible products along with Paul, of course, hi Paul, who obviously is fantastic and comes up with loads of ideas as well. He'll love that. But Ali, I think Ali's famous not just for her fantastic products, but her fabulous techniques. And these are techniques using craft products, but Ali's also famous for involving other things from the kitchen, from the DIY store, and that's kind of the stuff that we're looking forward to. We're so pleased Ali's joined us here at Hochanda. We've got some beautiful, beautiful goodies to share with you. We've got a little clip just so you can have a sneaky peek. Hello and welcome. Right, Miss Ali.
Good morning.
It's such a long time since me and you have worked together.
It is.
It is.
Scary.
Now, obviously, Ali's a mate of mine, most definitely. But there will be people watching today, I know, who want to see you because we get new people literally all the time joining the industry.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Tell us a bit about yourself and, of course, wonderful Stamps Away.
Well, I am a crafter, but I'm also a qualified teacher. So those two actually do go really nicely hand in hand. So I love making all things crafty, and I love sharing as well, which is the important bit, because craft isn't something that you keep to yourself. It is something to be put out there to share with everybody. So when we started Stamps Away, it was very much that we wanted things that could be used in lots of different ways. I mean, one time he did me a load of inserts. The first thing I did was cut them up and stick them on the outside of a card. I don't stick to rules. And that's basically how it started. And I say we've got more and more machines. He loves like his machines, but that also means we can expand our product range, and we try and make as much in-house as we can. Yeah. Sort of 95% of what we have is made in-house.
That's fabulous. So. And it means you can, I mean, and I know it, you know, when you're product developing, you can tweak things, you can obviously see how things work properly.
Yes, I mean, if you go around our factory, there will be some of these kits in various prototyping stages, and it's like, no, that's not right, or he'll come out and it's like, really, does that need to be 3 foot long? Could we maybe make that 6 inches long? You know, and that sort of thing. So, but that's what it's all about, and it also means that we can react quite quickly. Yes. You know, if we have an idea, it can be from idea to prototype, can be a very short period of time. Yeah,
which is fabulous.
Yeah.
I did say in the opening as well, you are definitely famous for, you know, for getting out the corn flour. And
we have corn flour, we have ready mix filler, we have skeleton leaves, we have spices, we have all sorts with us.
And I love that though, Ali, because obviously there's loads and loads of products, but it's also raiding things that you don't necessarily think of.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it comes about from you'll be doing something, because I don't have a craft room, I work in my kitchen on the breakfast bar. Yeah, it is
which has provided to be proved to be lethal. It has,
because, and also half my stuff will be at work and half will be at home, and I'll go to reach for something, it's at work. Yeah. What have I got that will do the same thing? And that's when you make discoveries. And the running joke with the corn flour one is that actually wasn't what I wanted it to do, but I discovered a brand new technique. It's like, yay! But that's what crafting's about, and it's also about having a little bit of confidence and instilling in other people the confidence to sometimes take things a step further. Because sometimes you think you've completely messed it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And but don't be scared.
Yeah, and just go one step further and you transform something.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many people saying welcome. I'm so pleased. Thank you, Joanne. Joanne says you've come over to the bright side, and I can't wait to see your new recipes and ideas. And it is kind of like recipes.
It is,
as well.
yeah. I'm in the middle of writing a book, and there is an actual recipe section in it.
Amazing, amazing. I'll get the cauldron out, my dear.
Yes. Oh, hubble, hubble.
Okay, let's see what the team have been. When I said team, our lovely Ali and Paul, what they've been up to. Now, the MDF wreaths. I love the MDF because obviously there's so many things you can do with it, and these are gorgeous. Especially for Christmas. You've got two options. So you've got the Santa and the reindeer that come in the box, and I love that they're in a jack-in-a-box. That's well cool.
It just gives them a bit of fun, a bit of light-heartedness. I mean, we've used these designs of Santa and reindeer and penguin and snowman in our what we call our danglies, and it's just we wanted something different, but they're just so cute, and you don't have to do very much to them. But as soon as you say, being MDF, you can throw all your mediums at them. You can go full mixed media on them, or you can just paint them, or as Paul would like, just leave them plain MDF and appreciate the MDF.
Don't touch the MDF. The second option is a snowman and the fabulous little penguin. Favourite for me, definitely the snowman, and then the penguin. So this one is my favourite. They're really nice. MDF, it's going to last. You're going to be able to bring it out year after year after year.
And on these ones, I've used my crocodile and punched holes through it, and then put little lights behind.
Oh, really? The crocodile went through it?
Yeah, because this is all 3 and 4 mil MDF.
Amazing.
So yes, it goes through it really easily.
And you can see the little lights there. Oh, that's brilliant.
And the hole on the crocodile is the perfect size to get a little LED in.
Oh, bear with, lights down. Lights down, Mr. Baker's doing the lights down. That's fabulous. So if you've got a crocodile at home, folks, just do that. And your little lights, and it's the little, the battery ones.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, and that makes such a really cool Christmas decoration.
And they're freestanding. You can obviously hang them if you want like a traditional wreath, but they are freestanding. But it gives you that circle to put your greetings on and play. This is just nice wrapping paper.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, just very simple. These are great if you've not moved into mixed media or MDF or anything. These are quite nice and simple because you don't have to have loads of specialist equipment. You can just go to town with what you've got in your stash.
I love these. Really, really pretty. Good price as well. So you're obviously getting either, your choice is yours, either your Father Christmas and your reindeer. So that's one of your options. Or your second option is the snowman and the lovely penguin. Easy to put together, fabulous price, $13.49. It is dead important at this stage. If we want to make and sell these, so decorate them and everything, is that okay, Alan?
Absolutely fine, absolutely fine.
Because that's a good selling price.
It is, and they're quite eye-catching as well.
Yeah,
and they're very different. They're fun, they're cute, and as I said, they're just that little bit different. And if you start adding lights and all sorts, because you could actually get the battery pack into the box. If you've got a smaller battery pack, which are available, you can actually tuck them into the box so you don't have to hide the lead like I did.
Amazing, brilliant gift ideas. Okay, next we've got for you, and these are beautiful. It's a pick and mix, so you are picking any two of these, and they do look gorgeous. Now you've got your 3 choices. The first one at the back, look at that, your lovely winter deer. That is beautiful. You can just imagine that on a windowsill, with all your fake snow.
Oh yes, and again you can lay lights through it and everything. These are nice. They're a good alternative to a Christmas card because they will sit on the mantelpiece, and if you don't glue them, you can send them flat. Yeah,
that's a nice idea. Build your own.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
And obviously you could just send them blank and they could decorate it themselves as well.
Brilliant. Here's my Christmas card. I love that. That's beautiful. And you can see all the layers, so just building up those layers. Looks good either side as well, which is nice.
Yes, and we've done it so that the slots are symmetrical, so you can have the trees opposite way round, so you can have the tall tree, so you can sort of mess about a little bit within scope.
Yeah. Amazing. So it's
and anybody
up to you.
that came to the NEC and did the make and take, they all made one of those.
Really?
They did.
Oh, that's really generous. And then, last but not least, look at the shiny houses.
Yeah, so I used sticky tape and then filled the windows with glitter and then a bit of fusible film.
Boom. That looks so good. doesn't it? That
and
looks
then you
so
imagine
good.
a light's behind it, or say put it on the windowsill so the light will shine through.
That, I really like that. A cheeky bit of glitter.
Got to have a bit of faux stitching.
You've got to have some faux stitching and a bit of glitter. They're lovely. Okay, it's up to you. I mean, you might be getting a couple of the same one, and actually, you know.
That's what we've not had pick and mix before, so it's really nice that you can, because everybody will have their favourite.
Yeah.
So, you know, you could get 2 deer, or you could get a deer and a ginger.
Because it'd look pretty, you know, if you put them on different levels, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, because look at that.
Have them go that does look lovely.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you could even spin it, or even leave the deer off on one of them.
Yeah, just
decorate.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I think
nice.
I'm onto something there, Ali. I really like that. And obviously, these would fit. I'm off. She's off.
She's off.
Here she goes. Here she goes. See, if you're doing the scene, look, the deer's over there. But that looks beautiful.
That's it, because you've got that, what's it, forced perspective.
Yes, yes. They're gorgeous. Okay, if you do want those, again, really good price. $9.99.
Yeah, for 2.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay, if you do want those, the choice is yours. We don't limit it to 2 per customer, obviously. You can buy as many as you want of those. Make excellent gift ideas again. Please check your basket out on those ones. Next, now, these are my favourite. They're yours as well. They are really busy. Almost 10% of stock has gone. Ali, these are well cool.
Yeah, so we did a deer many years ago, and he was quite small. And I'm like, I want him big.
Yes.
So we measured our cardboard box that they would need to fit in, and then pull size of the deer to fit the cardboard box, and this is the size we got.
These are beautiful.
And then we did babies to go with them.
They're beautiful, and obviously you can decorate the full thing. I mean, if you wanted to, you could put material around that, and really,
you could
do so much.
You can go full mixed media with this, and also you can cover them in a material that means they can go out in the garden.
Yeah,
so
of
you
course,
can have your
Powertex.
Yeah, you can have your lights on them. This one I've kept fairly simple because I really like the brown and white.
You like the MDF?
Yeah, his influences, but with a bit of stenciling on it.
Yeah, that's
stunning.
stunning.
You know, the brown paper look is still very popular. So this is the same idea, but using the raw MDF, bringing in your hessian and your paper flowers, your pine cones. I've bleached the pine cones to tone them down a little bit.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You put them in bleachy water overnight, and also if you've picked them up and they might not be the cleanest.
Yeah. And that's rare because it's toned beautifully. Oh, that's a good tip. If you love the stencil, this is one of the stencils we've got on the show, isn't it, Ali?
Yeah, I love this stencil.
That
it's so
really
usable.
works.
Again, on hessian, it looks fabulous. Make your own Santa sacks.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, they're my favourite, a definite favourite. They must be so easy to put together.
They are 2 legs, antlers.
Are stunning. I really like them. And you wouldn't need to glue them either, would you? So when you're at end of Christmas, you can flat pack them.
Because this one did have a little mishap coming back from the NEC. So yeah, he's had an antler operation. So yeah, just pop them and lay them flat.
Yeah.
And just bear that in mind when you're doing your decorating.
Yes. Yeah, so be careful with that. They're beautiful, beautiful. Whoa, look at your freedom price. This is why they are ridiculously busy. £13.49. They are exquisite. If you do want to go for those, I would recommend going for multiples of those ones. They're definitely going to be the first one to go, so please, well, you know what to do. 593074. We have got more to show you, but just because of time, obviously we've had a bit of a chat, so we're going to get to the demo area. But do have a look at the website. We've got, obviously, all brand new to us here at Hochanda. We've got the gorgeous stencils. We've got some of Ali's stamps. Now, Ali brings loads of goodies in, like the gesso, like adhesive, loads of things for you to have a play with. And of course, she's going to be inspiring us with all of these. So if you do want any essentials, please check those out. The gesso pots, you've got black and white, and they are mega pots. So have a look at those. I'm dying to have a look at those. Oh, we've got, the embossing powder sounds gorgeous. We've got red pearl and green pearl there, and some mica. So again, you can start mixing your own powders. Honestly, it is fabulous. It is, you know, when you start working with our Ali, you start mixing and, you know, making your own concoctions.
Alchemy.
Shall we do the giveaway?
Yes.
Look. So we had a Facebook giveaway because our Ali was joining us today. Yay! And because obviously we wanted someone to celebrate this as well. Good grief, they're winning a good bundle.
I know,
aren't
and I
they?
specifically chose things that showed what we are going to be offering, because obviously we've got Christmas now, and I thought, no, well, let's do something for the whole year.
Beautiful. That is gorgeous. So the lucky winner is Karen Kilpatrick. I hope you're watching, Karen. Karen Kilpatrick, you are the winner. You're getting a proper nice bundle. Showing you my rubbish picture. But look at that. That's what you want. Boom. That's lush. That is lush, Karen. Thank you very much for taking part in that, and congratulations. That will be winging its way to you. Enjoy. If you're watching now, email in and go hi and tell us what you think. Okay, over to you, Ali. What are we doing first?
Right, we're going to do a rain.
Your first demo on the Hochanda.
We're going to do, I've got lots prepped, so, right. We're going to do a little reindeer, and I wanted to show people that just because it's MDF, it doesn't have to be scary.
Okay.
So it comes in a carrier sheet like this for 2 reasons, 3 actually. One is it means that we make sure that all the bits are there, you're not going to lose any.
Yeah.
2, it protects them in transit.
Yeah.
And 3, you've now got a template you can draw around if you are going to cover them in paper.
Ah, that's such a good idea. That is such a good idea. Do all the bits come in the carrier sheet?
The only bit that doesn't is this bit, because that is, see, it's not got the black line around it. That means it's cut on the router, so that doesn't come on a carrier sheet, because
it's been routed.
Yeah, and the carrier sheets for the router are rather large, 4 foot by 4 foot.
That would take rather a large parcel, wouldn't it?
Okay, so I'm just using my distress ink.
And you haven't gessoed it first?
No, I want to have just a... By doing this, it actually gives it quite a gingerbready look, because you're getting the texture of the MDF, and it's just to show that you don't have to... I am going to use white gesso to do the bits of his hat, but I'm just doing his antlers.
And that, yeah, like you said, the texture looks really nice, doesn't it?
It does, and you can just... This is the thing. MDF is the same as paper. The only difference is you can't emboss it through your die cutting machine.
Yeah.
Okay, but everything else you can stamp on it, you can ink it, so I can still get the shading by adding a bit more ink to it.
And actually, really nice shading. Oh, and I love it because he's suddenly, look, you can see his little face. Oh,
okay, let's give him a red hat and a red nose. He's got to have a red nose.
Got to have a red nose.
Okay.
Definitely, they are the rules. And it's so nice to be able to literally just put your, put your ink in on.
Yeah, so this could be any of your inks.
And as you'll notice, our Ali isn't using expensive sponges. You've got your Brillo pads that you've are similar.
Well, you know, sometimes you need the scary side. Yes, it caused much hilarity at NEC. Right, so we're going to...
Did you have a good show?
Yeah, it was good. It was lovely to see everybody, because we worked out we hadn't done it for about 8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my good grief.
Right, why do I do this? Why do I pick up the one that's... I always bring an emergency glue. If you do accidentally, like me, not put your lid on your glue, hold the bottle, squeeze it, put a little bit of wire down, but if you squeeze it, you can feel when you've released the... Because otherwise you put it in. Try again, put it in, but if you squeeze it slightly, top tip.
Excellent. You've got the glue on the show as well, haven't we?
Yes, because I love my glue, because it can do so much. It's more than just a glue.
So, we've got your 3 tubs of your acrylic. Obviously, you've got that nice fine nozzle in there as well. Only $11.99 for 3 tubs of this. 092278. Perfect for your MDF, of course. But you said you could do tons with it. What else can we do with the glue then, Ali?
Where's my this? If I wanted to add, I make this look like it was a metal box.
Yeah.
If I was to go along with my glue and do little dots like this.
Yes.
And then leave that to dry, they would dry raised up like rivets.
Really?
And then you go over with your black gesso and your gilding waxes, and it makes it look like brushed stainless.
Amazing.
You can mix it with a little bit of water. So what I tend to do is, as my bottle's getting quite empty, I take the top off, put a small amount of water in, put the lid back on, shake it. Then you can dip fabric into it and shape that, leave it to dry, and it will give you the dimension.
Amazing. So it'll be a fabric hardener?
Yeah. Not a weatherproof one, but for internal things, absolutely fine. You can water it down and use it with your tissue and your rice papers like a decoupage glue.
Amazing. Yeah,
And it
so
just
again, when
grabs.
it's nearly empty, that'll
Yeah.
be your sort of wet glue.
Yeah, it just grabs so easily.
So a really good staple to have in your
It
your
is. And say,
stash.
for example, I decided that I wanted to stick a bell on the end of my nose of my reindeer.
Yes.
I put a good blob of the glue, blast it with my heat gun for about 30 seconds till it starts to get a skin on it. Then you press the heavy object into it and
Yeah.
it'll grab it.
Ah, okay. So it's going to take, so something like your metals, it's going to take it.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I don't use any other glue now. I have even balanced a teapot on top of a steampunk hat just using my glue.
Wow. Okay, that is good stuff. If you do want the adhesives, you remember you've got 3 tubs. They're there at the bottom of the screen. 092278 is your item number. And of course, it's going to work for your paper crafting as well.
Yes, exactly. It goes across the board.
Superb.
Right, so.
$11.99, folks.
Okay, so here is our little reindeer. He's done. I could add a bit of glitter to him.
And you've got the gesso on there, haven't you?
Yeah, I've
These
gone
are-
for gesso to give him his white tummy.
You've got huge tubs of gesso.
Yeah, I use it a lot.
Yeah, these are an essential, absolute essential.
There's many things that I will go, yeah, no, I don't need to have the craft version. But
Yeah.
then there's certain things you have to have, and gesso is one of them.
Yeah, and I do think, yeah, it is something you need. And I love the fact you've got the black as well as the white gesso.
I probably use the black more than the white.
Really?
Yeah, I do tend to do a lot of black gesso. I just think it makes things pop. I'm
Yeah.
not going to build the full jack in the box here, but I just wanted to show you how easy it comes together.
Amazing.
Okay, so you have these little, did I put my other one? There it is. So these slide on and hook onto there to create the basic box.
Amazing.
But I'm going to decorate my wreath in a little bit of a fun way. So I didn't want didn't want to have it boxed up completely, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to show. And then that comes on like that,
That is so clever.
hooks into there, and then you put your little doors on because these actually flap up and down.
Oh, wow.
So they go into there, and then another bit holds it on in the back.
So they actually move.
So they just flap up and down, and then you've got your spring.
That's brilliant.
Boing. And then your little reindeer just slides in. And the boxes are exactly the same for all of them.
Amazing.
It's just your character that changes.
So once you've nailed it, once you've got that
Yeah,
together.
yeah, and it's not. You get full step-by-step instructions.
Perfect.
Don't panic. You're not going to have to go,
Don't know, yeah, because when you get all of them, you'll be like, I do not know where to start. So you get your full step by step. You would glue it together, wouldn't you?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
glue the box together. These slide up like that, and then there's these little bits on the top that your reindeer sits on.
Amazing.
You could not glue your reindeer, so you could take him out, but always put it together so you can see where your paint and everything's going to go.
Amazing. That's ace, Orally. What a really cool idea.
Right.
They're brilliant. If you do want these, please check your baskets out on these. You've got your 2 options. So you have got your snowman and your penguin. You've also got your reindeer and your Santa. $13.49, everyone. That is all you are paying, £13.49. I mean, what you're going to do, I think these are gift ideas, aren't they? When you think about that, $13.49 for club members, what's that like? £7.30 or something? It's even less, isn't it? For a present or selling. I mean, that is such good value for money. 089749 is your item number. And please check your baskets out. It is nice and busy. Okay. We will be back with our Ali in just a few minutes. We have to tell you about the deers though, because these are flying out. In fact, almost a third of the stock has gone. Let me get another. Look. I love these. I love these. See, they make such a massive impression. They're absolutely beautiful. They've, you can use your stencils, you can use paper, you can obviously use your dies, literally anything to decorate these. And that is massive. So you're getting, for $14.99, you're getting your beautiful big reindeer, you're getting your 2 smaller reindeers. Oh, if you get 2 kits, look, you could, anyway, you know what you can do. You obviously can decorate loads. You could have a full, and if you're putting them, if you're using Paratex, it means if you do use Paratex, you can do, sorry Matt, I'll grab them, shall I? Matt's so great, giving me more reindeer. If you use your Paratex, you could put these outside in garden. They'd look so cool outside in garden. Can you imagine? Look at this. I've got a full reindeer. What's the reindeer herd called? The herd. That word that you just said, Leona. It'll be that. Oh, I've got what's a reindeer herd called? They're beautiful. Okay, we're approaching 40%. Look, how many would you have to buy for this? I'm getting really carried away, aren't I? I'm lost in the herd. Now, if you do want to get hold of these, absolutely fabulous. It is 593074. Only £13.49. You're getting the big reindeer. You're not getting the full herd unless you buy more. You get the big reindeer and you get the two small baby reindeers for that. It is fantastic value for money. Do not miss out on that one. There are plenty of other things. We have got those plaques. I love the plaques with the stencil. Have a look at those because I know they're brand new. But we have got a little bit of, I'm going to get back to our Ellie. We've got a little bit of inspiration for you. We're back now. We're going to show these because this is a good idea. So with this, you're getting the MDF, but you've also got the stencil, matches perfectly.
Yeah, so what we've done is they're the traditional monoliths in terms of they have a base and a stand-up bit, but the stand-up bit is shaped because we've designed these stencils that overlay. So what I've done there is I've literally just put some filler through a stencil so you can see the design, so you can see how it's shaped. So it gives you that impact. But because it's MDF and it's a stencil, you can have the baubles on the left-hand side or you can have them on the right-hand side. You can decorate both sides. It's my equivalent of a mixed media Christmas card.
Oh, these are so lovely.
There's
Look
my little
at
donkey.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
It is. That one gets churned out every year, that Christmas picture. It's the only one I've managed to achieve. Only one dog in it, but that's fine.
That is gorgeous. Yeah, for a Christmas card, an alternative to a Christmas card. So you're actually getting 8.
Yeah, you get 4 of each design, plus the stencils are plastic, which means they're reusable. So you could be using that on your fabrics.
This is such a good price. So
we
you literally
wanted
could
something that is like it appeals to lots of people, because even if you're a card maker, this is such a tiny step away from your comfort zone. But actually, once you're in it, you'll be lost. It
works out at £125 a plaque. That doesn't include your stencils. If you were selling these, you could easily make your money back for these.
Yeah, because you can put nice sentiments, you can personalise them. You know, there's all sorts of different things. You could make these onto the place names at the Christmas table. You know, there's so many.
And the stencil, I mean, look at the detail you can put on. And obviously, I love that you've done that.
This is such a
that's beautiful.
This is a prime example, because you can see that's just literally inked through.
Wow.
I'm going to do that as a demo.
That is beautiful, Ali.
It's just so simple, and that you get that striking look with the stencil. And it's such
I love these. Sorry, I've just realised they're the baubles that we've got as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they work.
Yeah,
don't they? Obviously. Oh, they work. Funny that, Leona. This is a cracker.
It's just great fun. I mean, I could have spent all my time making just samples for this, but I thought, no, actually, these are really nice ones to demo on, because there's so many techniques you can do.
Yeah, and like you said, you just flip it.
That's it.
Bob's your uncle, and you can do both sides. Yeah, these are fabulous.
They're a nice stencil on their own.
Yeah, they are.
Those baubles are really handy, and the bell just in the corner or just on a card. Because don't forget, these you can run them through your die cutting machine and emboss with them. You can use them with your fabric paints. You can twist them around so you can use them on candles and whatever you want to use them for.
They're beautiful, beautiful. Only £9.99. That is such a crazy price. I think that idea of giving them away as Christmas cards is such a good idea.
And again, you see, you could not glue the base on, so you can put it flat in an envelope, and then they just pop that on when it's on the mantelpiece.
Such a good idea, and it's such a good alternative. If it's got photos on, they're going to be bringing it out time after time
and you could put a nice poem on the back. You could do, because you've obviously got the back as well, so you could decorate both sides. There's so much you can do with them.
I love those. They are so busy. Brand new today, of course. Now, I did mention the baubles. So the baubles that are on here, the baubles that are on our tree, are beautifully decorated. Now, this is an absolutely incredible kit because you've got 24 of your baubles, and then you've got the stamps as well.
So the stamps obviously are just normal photopolymer stamps, so they can be used with all your inks and everything, but we've cut the MDF to fit perfectly so that you can stamp the detail back onto your bauble.
That's such a good idea. Do you know what? This works out at 42 pence a bauble, and that doesn't include the stamp.
Yeah, and obviously
good
the
grief,
stamps
that's a bargain.
you can just keep using. I've done them onto shrink plastic, and I couldn't find it. I made the world's saddest little Christmas tree. I had a tiny little shrink plastic bauble hanging on a little paper branch. Would have got lost on the set, to be fair, but you know.
The world's saddest Christmas tree.
It's a Charlie Brown one.
These are beautiful. I really like
just a little bit of paper to give it colour, or it could be paint, stamped, embossed, simple.
These are flying. I tell you what, this kind of price, that's the kind of crafting you're doing with kids as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But I've also got some demos with these as well, because again, there's so much you can do with them, because we've got the ultra thick embossing powders on the show.
Oh yeah.
With mica powders.
Yeah. We should show that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a little pile of demos. Little pile.
That because that'll be really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you do want these are flying. Almost a third of the stock has gone. £9.99. It is such a bargain. 233419. That's your item number. Okay, we've got an update. We're going to get to demo. Oh dears, almost 60% of stock has gone. Oh dear. These are flying. If you do want the beautiful deers, please check your basket. Say, yeah, I'm with you, gang. They are fabulous. But, I mean, I've got close seconds. I love the plaques. I just think they're beautiful.
Shall I be naughty and swap my demo?
Yeah, be naughty. Let's do a plaque.
Let's do a plaque.
If you want these plaques, these are busy. In fact, almost a third of the stock has gone. 858649. That's your item number. Really like them. Such a good price. We've also got that gorgeous pick and mix. Don't forget about that. You've got your 3 options. They're beautiful. You've got your winter deer. You've also got the wonderful church with the scene. And then you've got that lovely village, only £9.99. I mean, this is incredible. 778651 is your item number. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Don't miss out on anything. Do you know what? If there is anything you want to ask our Ali, well, we've got her in the building, live TV, remember, email in, studio@hochanda.com. Ali will, in a little while, hopefully we'll get time in this hour, demonstrate these. And I know this is something you love working with, and this is busy already, embossing powders. So you've got your 2 pearly embossing powders, but that comes with a mica.
It does, so that means that you can make your own colour, because mica is what gives a lot of embossing powders their colour. If they've got a slight shimmer to them, if you roll the jar and you can see a dust on the inside, it means that they're a mica-based one.
Yeah.
So we've put a red pearl and a green pearl, which, okay, joys of television, they look exactly the same. Trust me, they're not. But then if you start mixing in your mica powder or dusting the mica powder on and then sinking it in, it's amazing. And mica powder works on its own as well, so you can stamp and just dust it on. I've got my blusher brush ready.
Hooray! All prepared to mica it up. These are really busy. If you do want those, again, so good for different effects. Only £9.99 are flying though. 40% of stock has gone. 102256. That's your item number. I want to tell you about them stencils in a bit, but I'll come on to them in a bit because they're well nice.
Sorry, I did put a lot of stuff on. There was so much I wanted to show.
You've got 2 hours. We've got 2 hours, haven't we?
I know. We need to, yeah.
So it'll be fine. Me and our Ali are back at 11. So it'll be lovely. Ooh, that is nice.
It is, because it's proper old.
Proper vintage.
I'm friends with Melissa from Simply Vintage.
Oh, lovely Melissa. Does Melissa do the cruisy things with you?
Yeah.
I thought I saw him photograph.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
like
there's
a stalking.
There's Janie. Yeah.
And then Melissa, lovely Melissa.
And there's some other folks as well.
And others.
And others.
And others. Yeah,
But we three are the...
You're the naughty ones.
I couldn't possibly comment on that. Now, I'm popping my base on, but I'm not gluing it on because I want to white gesso this.
Okay.
So all I've done is I've put a lovely bit of sheet music, and now that could be a printout, but I just wanted...
Yeah.
But
that could be any paper.
Yeah.
I think that's a beautiful thing with this. I mean, you might be using your graphic photographs, you might be using old wrapping paper.
Wrapping
literally
paper's
using
great.
anything. Wrapping. It's a wonderful way of recycling your wrapping paper.
It is.
Now, gesso, the lovely thing, you still see through it.
So this is the advantage of going on with a sponge, okay? So apart from the fact it's given me good coverage quickly,
coverage, yeah.
Okay, it means that I'm putting a thin coat on. It will dry fairly quickly, so I shouldn't have to reach for my heat gun to dry it.
Marvellous.
I can shape it around all the knobbly bits.
Yeah.
Because I do get on these, you get quite a few knobbly bits. But I was saying about I've not glued my stand on. I will do in a minute because I want to take it off to work with it. But by having it in place while I'm painting round, I'm making sure I'm not getting my gesso where I don't want it.
I get it.
Okay.
Because you don't want to put your gesso on your standy bit where it's slipping.
No, because it'll go into the slots. And then...
Yeah, I remember that, kid.
Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do, example.
See, I remember many moons ago, yeah, poor old, we were on a show.
I was trying to be so organised, and I pre-prepped all my pieces, forgetting that I'd filled the holes and nothing would go together. You know,
it was one of those lifetime like, oh.
I learned from that moment on, don't be organised.
Don't be organised.
Don't be organised.
It doesn't pay to be organised.
Doesn't pay to be organised at all.
Do you know what? It is very busy. There are queues on the phone. You can get on the website 6 minutes. We have got people answering them, I do promise. They're just upstairs there. But yeah.
Does this mean I have to sulk out the building before they see me? Jeez, Louise.
Oh, they're lovely. Our team's lovely. But yeah, it is very busy. You can get on the website at hochanda.com. The stand-up plaques, half the stock has gone. These are absolutely flying out the door. I'm not surprised. I mean, how lovely is that? Even I don't send Christmas cards. Even I'm tempted, Ali. Do you know how bizarre that is? It is that. It's seeing that with dogs on. Because you're not doing one side either. You can do two sides. And you could actually... Oh, I'm off. You could actually put that, you could actually put it so it's a card, so it opens up so you've got the photograph and then you could write inside it anyway, couldn't you? Oh, I really like these. And they're the kind of thing you'll get out year after year, so they're not just a card. It is a good memory, isn't it? You know, so you bring out the little photos every year.
Tonka was 2.5 in that picture.
How old's Tonka then?
Nearly 6.
Oh, that is such a good picture, though. That is beautiful. Yeah, they are lovely, aren't they? And it could be, you know, nephews and nieces. Obviously, I'm thinking of my little nephew.
I was going to say, he just, you know, get them doing the cute picture. But it could be last year's Christmas pictures.
Yes.
You know, the ones when they're all in their Christmas pyjamas and things like that.
Yeah, I love these. Are flying, folks, flying. If you do want the gesso, we've got the gesso. It's there at the bottom of the screen. You're getting 2 massive tubs for $15.99. And you can see it gives lovely coverage, but it's nice to actually see through it.
It is. So I've gone on thinly, but what's nice is when you put it on and you then use your normal distress inks, it gives it a chalkiness. So what I've done is I've lined the stencil up, and because I can see through, I can see where the edge of my MDF is.
Perfect. Oh, that looks so effective.
Okay, and then I'm just going to go just like you would on a piece of paper. Going to go round.
And that's it, isn't it? Just getting used to using it like you would a piece of paper.
Exactly, exactly. So, talking of a bit of paper, let's just stamp our sentiment.
It's amazing how effective that looks. That is literally distressing on a bit of white gesso.
But can you see, as it's drying, it's softening down, so it's not quite so harsh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Christmas greeting.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Boom. That's really pretty. We have got these Christmas greetings, and again it rips. Oh, that paper.
I know, it's so...
Yeah, vintage paper rips like a treat.
Okay, and then I'm going to ink up the edges, but I'm going to get it to sort of curl itself a little bit, so it saves me a job,
Beautiful.
it will automatically curl up the edges. So that's my greeting. So now we need to make some baubles to hang.
Beautiful. Those baubles,
Okay.
they're so busy.
So I'm not really using a plate for
Over 80% of the baubles has gone. And you are getting 24. I mean, that is ridiculous. You're getting 24 baubles. It's MDF, so you can decorate both sides.
Yeah.
You've got the stamps as well. You've got 4 stamps and 24 baubles for a tenner. Well, $9.99, just under a tenner. Fantastic value for money. They're the kind of thing you make to sell. You make for little presents.
And
you even use that as a gift tag.
Easily, yes. They're a nice size. When we come on to doing the ultra thick later, MDF is really nice to work on because it keeps its heat.
Yeah.
So it's much more
I
forgiving.
hope we've got stock left for them to. Mind you, we'll have the
We'll have
some
some powder, yeah.
So that's okay. And look, they line up perfectly.
Okay, so and it's a sturdy surface that you're going on.
It's gone limited. Okay, the baubles have gone limited stock. Less than 10% remaining. They are going to sell out. Take your baskets out with them. While you're rummaging, I'm going to show
I forgot my
stamps.
scissors. I had them sticking up earlier, and I thought that's very dangerous.
Well, pointy side up.
Pointy side up.
It's the kind of thing I do. I'll show you the stamps because you've got your stamps now. The stamps, you have got a choice, haven't you? You've got your 3 options. So first of all, you've got your Christmas greetings there. Christmas wishes, whatever is good, whatever is true, goes with my Christmas wishes to you. Christmas wish to you. Most wonderful time of the year, the glad tidings, best wishes. Hold on, I have to do it like this because I'm rubbish at reading it on the screen. There's a very special pleasure I'm hoping you will find. The kind of joys that linger as the bells of Christmas chime. Fabulous, they're lovely. So you've got your gorgeous 9 sentiments on that one. The next collection that we've got is your Christmas postal, and that is beautiful. I love this at the bottom, Ali. That's a gorgeous stamp.
It's a lovely background, and it's actually the words to "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," but in a hand script. So it's not completely readable, but you see enough to know it's got that. So it's not overly Christmassy if you don't want it to be.
I would really like that. I like the night before Christmas. It's so nice. And then your third option. Oh, I recognise these. You've got your Christmas tree, and then you've got your ho ho ho, and of course you've got. I love this. That Christmas tree is fabulous. It's such a good stamp. In fact, look behind me. That's lovely.
I love paper piece in that one.
Yeah, that's really
it's
cool.
such a simple design,
Yeah.
but it's so, and it's featured on many things. A lot of pottery, maybe, because it was drawn by Helen, who runs a pottery painting barn.
Of course. Oh, lovely, Helen. Yeah, if you do want any of your stamps, £9.99, that's your price. Again, fantastic quality stamps. 465176.
Right. So
Okay, the baubles have sold out.
okay,
I'm
so
sorry, gone.
we're just sticking random embellishments on,
Again with the glue will stick in everything
and it
on.
dries clear, so don't worry.
So you've stuck the paper, you've stuck the baubles, you've stuck the everything.
Yes, and I'm only sticking the sentiment on the corners so that I can get a little bit of movement going with it. But you see what I'm saying about how the gesso tones that
That's
distress ink down, and then just because it's me, I've got some flowers.
I really, really like that. And it's the colour palette is beautiful because it's a really nice soft.
It's very classy and unlike me. So these are just little pine coney things that I've picked up. They're from the older bush. I picked them up on a dog walk. Not bleached, these ones, but again, these bleach down nicely. You could add a bit of glitter.
I didn't know they were from older bush.
Old, yeah. Yeah, not Aldi.
Not Aldi.
Yeah.
The Aldi bush.
But we've got loads where I walk the dogs. There's loads of them, and I'm like, good harvest this year, and I'll go out and I'll gather them all up.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Just leave them to
Oh,
dry.
well, cute.
They're just perfect as mini pine cones. So
That's
there you
so
go.
sweet.
Oh, and I'm going to add a little bit of twine up there. Did I glue that one?
Beautiful.
No, that's why it's not staying there. Glue necessary. So
I'm just going to balance it.
balance it precariously.
Oopsie
Now, this
daisy.
actually, I'm going to use this as an example of showing that if I just quickly Just till you see it start to go a little bit matte.
Okay.
And then it will grab. And I'll be able to pick that up without it sliding.
Oh, that's good. So it starts drying it, but obviously
yeah.
it's
So if
still
you're going
got
to put something really heavy on, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. That's brilliant. Okay. We are so busy. Are you ready? I'll go through some of the goodies. Now, those beautiful plaques. 80% of the stock has gone flying out the door. £9.99. You've got 4 of each design. I mean, they are amazing. 858-649. That's your item number. £9.99. You've got the stencils with that and the plaques. Amazing. Oh, the deer. 70% of the stock has gone. I mean, these are beautiful. 593074, that's your item number. Please make sure you go for those. 593094, for only £13.49. We've also got the gorgeous pick and mix. Oh, these are so nice. You've got your beautiful scenes. 778651 is your item number, £9.99. You've also got your 3 different options there. You've got your gorgeous village. You've also got the lovely church, which is so sweet. And then I love the winter deer. Only £9.99. 778651 is your item number. Now, obviously, we've got that lovely inspirational clip for you. We're going to run that again to see what you could be doing. Trees. So, Steve-O, hiya Steve-O. He has to see the mirror board.
Oh, is that Steve-O?
It's Steve-O. It is Steve-O.
He suggested I brought these with me.
Steve-O. If anybody... So, many moons ago, when me and our Ali were working together, Ali used to bring in her skeleton leaves. And there's one thing in my crafty stash that I don't go near, and it's skeleton leaves. I've got a thing against them, haven't I? And you think it's hilarious.
Mildly
to
hilarious.
get them out at any stage.
It's one of those things that a lot of people have been, if they've been crafting a few years, they will have them there. And I needed a natural embellishment, but I wanted to use it with the dual enamels and the mica powders. And I was like, oh, I could use a skeleton leaf, not realising the only didn't like them. But actually, when they're done with the dual enamels, they do look really cool. And it kind of caused a little bit
I'm kind of coming around to it a bit. Especially now with the mixed media stuff.
I know, there's certain texture underneath. You stick them on, and because with your black gessos and
I
stuff.
think it was our John who used them on his media plates, and it was like, oh, all right then, they look quite good. So I'm conceding a little bit. I'm conceding a little bit, not totally. So the mirror board. This is huge. This isn't A4, is it?
No, this is what's called SRA4. It is, so you can cut an A4 out of this. So if you're wanting to mat or something that is A4, it will fit onto here. It's really, really heavyweight.
Yeah, it's thick.
It is thick. It's more of a board, so it's a good construction. It embosses really nice. It's just really handy.
Yeah, and look at Stay. I'm obviously playing with it to see what I can see. If you would like your mirror board, now you're getting 40 sheets for $9.99, so it's a good price as well.
It is, yeah.
If you'd like that one, please check your baskets out with that one. Now, what all the stencils, before we run out of time, I really want to show these. You know the designs on the deers, you've used the stencils, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, this is Snow is Falling. It's really,
so
I mean, it's
good.
Obviously great on Christmas, but it's just a really nice random spot.
Yeah.
But that's really good. That's what
That's
I've used.
a must-have.
It does work really nicely on the deer.
Oh,
I adore this one. This is our Christmas pole seal. Just do that onto a brown paper bag and it looks amazing. Really good. If you wrap your presents in brown paper and then stencil with red This
That's
is lovely.
stunning. I really like that. And obviously you've got different elements. You've got the North Pole you can use separately. There's so many bits you can pull out of that.
Even the corners just nice, and the little dots around the edge. Yeah,
it's beautiful. And then now this is beautiful.
This is a handy one. So this is really nice. You can of course use them as 2 separate sentiments, or use them as a background as they are. Yeah,
that's cracking. Okay, $9.99. That's for all 3 of those stencils. If you do want to get hold of them, 320170. That's right, so number. Good quality stencils, really nice and thick, so they'll emboss beautifully as well. Right then, Ali.
Okay, now this wasn't the demo I was going to do, but I wanted to show the dual enamels, and as sort of those bits have gone. I'm going to use them on my trees.
Wonderful.
So I've popped out my winter deer, and basically it all just slots together. So your deer, you just follow where the slots are. Your deer go in there, your trees go in here, but I'm going to work with the trees separately so that I can do dual enamels on them, and it's just a little bit easier for you to see.
Beautiful.
But I have done this technique with things just built.
Yeah.
It just gets a little bit messier. And I promised I would try for my first show and be reasonably tidy.
You don't need to do that. Can we say hello to Irene? A very special shout out to Irene, because Irene's actually rung the call centre just to say hello and welcome you to Hochanda.
Thank you.
But she made a special call. Isn't that lovely?
Thank you very much.
Irene, thank you. I do need to say that we've had loads and loads of people emailing in. Thank you so much. Our Meg's been that busy. We haven't been able to get them all, and as you know, here at Hochanda, we don't, I'm going to stop that sentence. But anyway, you know when you can feel yourself digging yourself in a cheeky little hole? Boy, yeah, shut up, Leona. It's one of them. But yeah, thank you ever so much. We do appreciate you emailing in. We do appreciate all the fabulous wishes, warm wishes for Ali. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to email in. And our Meg has got them, so we will be passing those on to our Ali. So thank you so much. We're really pleased, and we're pleased you're pleased. So you put your black gesso one. Now you put that on thicker than you put the white gesso one, didn't you?
And what I've done is I've dabbed my sponge up and down to give it a little bit of texture, because the dampness of the gesso is going to hold my dual enamels in place.
Wonderful.
Even though I'm not going to be building this properly, because I'm just using this to demo on, so I've naturally missed my bits there. So now I'm going to tip off the excess, and possibly silver mirror board was not the best paper to have underneath there. Right, let me just clear a little bit of space.
It's okay. It actually works wonderfully as a cheeky little scoop. It's amazing.
So by using the black gesso, it allows me to hold my dual enamels in place while I heat it.
Yeah.
It puts a dark colour underneath because that will show up the pearl better. And because I've put it on quite thickly, what we'll get is we'll get it bubbling up in places and adding to the texture. So if you watch here, I mean this is a big old bit to do, but it will start going quite quickly. If I come over here, that's better.
Oh, look at that going.
You can see, and you can see that pearl coming through. And can you see it bubbling? And that's because I've put the gesso on thick, so you get that extra texture coming through.
I like that. Which is perfect for a Christmas tree.
Exactly, and I'm only going to do one coat here.
That's all you need. And I suppose because you've put the gesso on thick, it actually saves your embossing powder, doesn't it?
It does, because if you were to just go straight on with your embossing powder and your embossing ink, the first coat always soaks in, and you get like an oily effect. By doing this, I'm getting that beautiful shine straight off the...
That is lovely. And currently, we can see it better than you at home can see it, I do believe. I will show you though, because look...
If I do, does that help?
Yeah, look at that green. It is beautiful.
It is a little bit magic, but I'm not going to do, because why I chose to do all the big trees, who knows. I'm going to stop in a minute and I'm going to add a little bit of extra, because if that is not rich enough.
I tell you what though, I love it when it's not 100% embossed. That looks so effective, doesn't it?
It does, because you get that texture. As long as you've gone past what I call the ball stage, which is when it makes a little ball, because then it picks off. If you just let it relax out a little bit, you see that bubbling?
Yeah.
And as that sets, you'll get that texture left. I actually probably use gesso under my ultra thick now more than I do embossing ink.
I think that's such a good idea. We've got 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
Right, we've got 2.5 minutes. Do you want me to do anything constructive?
No, I am going to quickly
Well,
find...
she's rummaging. I like rummaging times. This is your option. I tell you what, though, there is a beautiful one. Have you got it?
Got it.
Mr. B's got it. Look at that. That is so pretty. And that is that just a bit of white gesso on that? That's so nice.
Yes, a bit of glitter and a coloche from the garden centre.
And a coloche. That is beautiful. £9.99. That's all you're paying. You're buying 2 of these. 778 651. You've got your 3 options. You've got your beautiful winter deer. You've got the lovely church. Or you've got your Christmas village. Now, have a look what Ali's done, because you put on the gold, a little bit of gold marker there, Ali.
It's because I bought a new blusher brush for the occasion, not my old manky
1 minute and 30 seconds.
So now, because the mica needs something to cling to...
The jewels are limited stock, sorry everyone. Oh wow, look.
So
this never gets boring.
No, so you have to sink it in.
Okay, so
it goes
reheat
from being,
it.
You see it going from being matte to going shiny, but then that captures it right inside.
Oh, that looks well cool. Yeah, so you need your black gesso, you want your houses. That's a tree, Leonie. The green goes so well on the tree. Yeah, oh, doesn't that look good? Yep, tremendous. That's your thick gesso with the embossing powder, and then once you've embossed it, then dust the mica, reheat it, sinks in, but it's still got that texture. And that texture is going to go nowhere. Obviously, don't do your knobbly bits at the bottom, otherwise it won't slot in.
If you're really worried about that, slot this into your base and do it 1 layer at a time.
Yeah.
That's what we did at the make and take, and it worked really well. We decorated the back layer, then we put the next layer in, so it wasn't getting in the way, but we could still do all we wanted to do.
Amazing. We've had a fair few stand-up plaques, now limited stock. They are limited stock. The deers have gone. The jewels have sold out. I think the baubles, have the baubles sold out? Baubles have sold out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Me and Ali can just chat at 11. We'll have a lovely time.
Cup of tea.
Have a cup of tea, talk about cruising. We will see you at 11. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ali. Bye-bye.